Everyone, good morning. My name is Terry. Welcome to my kitchen. This morning, we're going to make turkey soup. Now, it's December the 29th. It's been freezing cold here in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Minus 3 or 4 right now. It's been 7 or 8 or 9 minus, so it's really been cold. And I thought it's time to get this turkey soup made, not from the bones from Christmas actually, but from ones I had put away at Thanksgiving, when again it was another COVID Thanksgiving with just Allan and I. And I thought I'd grab these bones that I'd frozen out of the freezer. I grabbed some onions, and I grabbed the frozen bags of turkey bones, and what's left of the meat on them, and I'm going to fill this pot with water and chop up some onions and get it simmering for a few hours. While I'm doing that, I'm just waiting for my granddaughter Alana to show up at 7:30, and her mom's dropping her off before work along with her little brother. So we'll get busy and start making this turkey soup and show you the process as we go along, okay? Well, I just got a text from Alana's mommy. Turns out her and her brother were still sleeping and her mom was running late this morning, so Daddy's gonna bring the kids in later. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these onions. I've just cleaned up 3 onions actually, and trying not to have teary eyes. I've filled the pot, I've dumped the bones from the turkey from Thanksgiving in October, filled the water up to about here inside this level, whatever down, could add more later, we'll see how it goes. So I've got that starting to simmer, and I'm gonna chop up these onions and add it to that, because I like having those cooking when the bones are in there, give it more flavor. So I'll get busy doing that, and I'll be back. Okay, half of the onions are chopped up. Here. The only thing I'm going to have a problem with, I think, is that I didn't go out. I went out last week and pulled a bunch of carrots for Christmas, but I need some for in here grated, and I think that ground just might be a little too frozen to be pulling out carrots. Ugh. And what are they going to be like to grate them? I'm just not too sure. I'm going to try, and then if that doesn't work, later on this afternoon, I need to go down and get my booster shot for COVID actually. So maybe I'll run into the grocery store and buy some carrots. It's been over a year since I've had to buy carrots, I think. So anyways, I'll chop up the rest of these onions, and then maybe I'll put on some warm clothes and run outside and see if I can salvage some carrots. We'll be back. Okay, last bit of onion. Give it a good stir. Maybe add a bunch of pepper. Good. I don't think right now I need any salt, just lots of pepper. Okay. Okay, here we go. Did I mention that we've also had snow for the last 3 or 4 days? Every morning since Christmas morning, except this morning we didn't have any snow, but every morning since Christmas morning we've had a couple of inches of snow or more. And luckily Alan's already been out and resalted these stairs, and you know what, the carrots are underneath that snow in that bed right there. So I'm not going to film while I walk down these stairs, try not to kill myself, and we'll see how it goes getting to these carrots. Okay, we'll try using this handy dandy Lee Valley shovel that's for splitting things, which has a sharp. Let's see, we got carrots under there. Eek. I don't know. We'll see. Well, there's a few carrots. I guess I could take them into the house and clean them off and see what they're like frozen. These are actually second crop carrots that I planted in late August, so they've done pretty well actually. Wow, I am impressed. First time I've had to bring them in the house and actually clean off some of the dirt in the sink, because, you know, couldn't do it outside with all that snow and all the hoses and everything put away because they'd be frozen. But these carrots cleaned up beautifully, and even the little ones You know, Alana will be munching those down when she gets here. So I do think I have plenty to grate up and get into that soup. And I, again, will not have to buy carrots at the store. Well, hey, you know what? I'll turn this vent fan down so you can hear me a little bit better. When I was outside digging out those carrots, I noticed a bucket full of garlic cloves that I still had left. All this garlic. It made me remember that I have a bunch in the fridge too. So, you know what? For a change of pace, I'm going to add some garlic cloves to this stock while it's simmering down. Just to give it a little bit of a garlicky flavor. Might be kind of interesting. Never done that. I won't tell anybody. See if anybody notices when they eat it. Okay? Break this garlic up that I had left in the fridge. And I don't even think I'm going to mince it. I'm just going to slice it up into chunks. Throw it in with the simmering bones and the onions. And see how that turns out. Anyways, I'll carry on with that and show you when I go dumping it in. Okay, I have those cloves cleaned. And now I'm just going to slice them up small. Maybe a little bit too much garlic. We'll see. All right. I do have those chopped up. Isn't that lovely? The sun's come out bright. That's great. Okay. So they are chopped up into little chunks. But you know what? I think I'm going to use my handy chopper upper that I use for nuts. And just make them a little bit smaller. Right. That's better. Really chopped up. We'll see what that's like with the garlic flavor. Always an adventure cooking. Trying something new. There we go. What is it now? 9:30. Let it go till about 11 or 12 before we take the carcass out and clean every bit of the meat off to add back to the soup. Okay, wow. It's 10:30. Jeff still hasn't gotten the kids here. And you know, when he does, I don't know if Alana's going to be too thrilled with making turkey soup today. So I think I had actually told her we'd make cookies. So I'm going to get softening this margarine for these ultimate chocolate chip cookies that I have made in past videos. I'm not too sure if she was helping me when I was making those. But at any rate, she and I are going to make those today and maybe leave out the raisins. Oh, she's here. Aha, she's here. Hey, I was just talking about you on the video. Come on in. I'm just going to make some cookies. Saying that you don't like raisins. Do you like nuts in these cookies? I can't remember.
I love nuts.
Oh, Daddy loves nuts. Okay, we'll be back. We'll make these cookies. Okay. There she is. Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
There's Alana. Okay, so, yes, you don't really care for turkey soup, eh?
Yeah.
But you're happy to be making the chocolate chip cookies.
Mm-hmm.
With cranberries. Mm-hmm, they're delicious. No raisins. No nuts. But we will put chocolate chips and cranberries in and some grated lemon from our lemon trees. And she's quite impressed with the carrots that we got out of the garden. So I'll have to show you these, and I'll have to show you when Grandma was out there digging those out of the frozen ground. And they're excellent. And I saved all the little ones for you. So we better go rescue your brother and whatever your dad's doing, and we'll be back. Won't we? Yeah.
In the winter
You've got
and
the dog bone.
in the summer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got what?
I know how to grow kind of like potato plants or
Yeah?
in the winter and
Say
in
hello.
spring.
Say wave. You gonna wave for people? You gonna wave? Take away the dog bone. We've got the cupboards all locked. Got the cupboards all locked.
And I got
Doors
my
are all
apron
closed.
on.
Remotes are all up.
What are you doing?
What are we
Hunter?
forgetting? What are we forgetting to put away from you? We'll let you down so you can go chase the dog. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. We'll start making our cookies and I'll show you and walk you through what I already did with the turkey soup. Even if you don't like turkey soup, you might like sometime in the future,
Yeah.
when you're older, to know how to make it. Okay? All right, we'll get busy and do that.
Yeah.
You ready?
Mhm.
Okay, good. My partner in crime, my partner in baking, right? Okay, how's the frozen water in your trailer doing?
Good.
Yeah?
We can only go pee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't flush the toilet?
No. We just have to pull the handle.
Or put a bucket in? Okay.
Yeah, we have
All right.
to pour
They are
water
living out
into
in
it.
their trailer, remember, at Petter Bay for a couple of months because the house they bought up in Duncan won't be ready till the end of January. So now the water's all frozen in everybody's RVs. So that's the way life goes, right? We have heat domes, we have flooding, we have cold snaps. We better not have an earthquake. That would be it. We'd be done. Okay. All right. Let's get busy. We'll do our thing and we'll be back.
Yep.
Hi, everybody. I'm back from having my booster COVID shot. And this broth had cooled while I was gone. So I'm just straining it all and putting it into there. Well, everybody gets a little crazy. And then this has been strained so I can pour it into a pot. And I will do that, and then we will slowly go through all this mixture of meat and bones and put it back into the soup. Who's we? Allan, Grandpa, and I will be doing that as soon as I get this all strained. So we'll just carry on and we'll come back and show you some more results in a few minutes. All right, we're moving on. We've got a lot of that all strained in here. It's just all the liquid. This is the last of it right in here. Been strained. I've dumped a little bit of the turkey in that we've cleaned. You have to be very careful. There's little bones in there after it's been softened for a few hours in there. Buddy, out of the oven. Good thing it's not on. Out, 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 out. New. Someone's up from his nap, as you can guess. Anyways, to this stock, I'm going to put in about 2 or 3 cups of rice. I'm going to chop up a whole bunch of the celery. And then I'm also going to grate up all these lovely carrots that we rescued from the garden this morning. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to turn this back on as soon as I find the stove knobs that we took off because of him. And I'll start getting that heated up. Okay, to that stock, I'm going to pour in 2 cups of rice might be enough. Maybe 2.5. That's plenty. Okay, and I'll get busy grating up the carrots and chopping up the celery. I'm going to use 3 stalks of celery and see if that's enough. Maybe 4, but 3 should be good. All right, that's 3 celery to go up. Whoop, splashy. It's pretty good and green. Yep, that's good. I'm going to get busy and grate these carrots. Okay, that's half the carrots. Those little carrots made a lot of shredded carrots. So we'll see. Still have all these to go. So we'll see if I need them all or if Lana gets to eat them. And Allan's about done picking the meat off those bones over there. What he does is he passes it to me and then I go through it a second time just to make sure there's no little tiny bones in there that anybody might choke on. You have to be really careful. It's amazing how hidden they are sometimes. But as long as you're diligent and make sure they're bone free.
911 on speed dial.
911 on speed dial. No, it's okay. We'll carry on. Okay, last bunch of carrot. Probably a little overkill with the carrot, but you know what? I kept one of them for Alana because she's gonna want one little carrot more when she comes back in. God. Okay, all the carrots in. Probably enough celery. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab a can or two of corn is what I'm gonna add next. Okay, now I'm gonna add 2 cans. I'm gonna add 1 can and then we'll see. Pretty sure I'll add 2 cans of the peaches and cream corn. It's kind of nice in there to have the corn with the turkey. Okay. 1 can of corn. 2. And you know what? I'm gonna add another celery stalk to this. Just need a little bit more green in there. Would be nice. Okay. Just 1 more stalk. Now about the last thing that I add, if I still have some, and I normally do because I make a lot, is gravy. Any of the leftover turkey gravy gets poured in here and it makes it just a kind of nice, a little creamier than it might be without the gravy. So just add all that in and let it cook for a few minutes, and then I'll do a little taste test. See if I need a little bit of seasoning in there or anything else. Other than that, I'll just let it cook and it'll be all done. Okay, did a little taste test. I'll probably use some salt and maybe some more pepper. Of course, everybody can season theirs to taste when they actually are eating it. And then I think I will add some more of this. I haven't added any actually yet. I'll add this chicken oxo. I also have some of the stuff that's called Better Than Bouillon or something downstairs that I've gotten up at Costco. I could probably add some of that too if I need a little bit more flavor in there. But we'll just let that simmer for a couple more minutes and give it another try. All right, went downstairs and got this Better Than Bouillon organic roasted chicken base. So we'll try some of that. 50% less sodium. Sounds good. Okay, we'll open that up and add some more of that just for a little bit of this, just to add some more flavor to this. Okay, it's quite the pasty stuff in there. Oh, it's soft, actually, like jelly. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Melts off nicely. Big pot. What do you think? Okay. There, we'll let that melt into there and give it another taste test in a few more minutes. It's 4:30. Their mom's going to be here in a minute. Send some soup home with them in a pot because it's so hot. But they can have turkey soup too, right, buddy? Not that he cares. Sister might. All right, that looks about done. Take it off the heat now. Turn off the vent fan. Turn off the burner. Take the knob away so the child doesn't turn it back on. And that looks quite delicious. What do you think? Turkey soup. Just like Grandma used to make. That's me, or my grandmother, or my mother. All about the same thing. How they used to always make it. Okay, so I'm going to sign off, say goodbye, wish everybody Happy New Year if I don't see you again then. Take care, and you guys stay safe. Bye-bye.